Dear friends, good morning. Welcome to Friday Focus on Friday the 15th of January. This is our weekly roundup of church news. In the midst of so much depressing news, I thought it would be good to remind ourselves of the ways in which God is at work in our town and in our church, and focus on giving thanks this morning. Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His love endures forever. That's the command in verse 1 of Psalm 136. So here are some things we can give thanks for. First, Christmas wasn't cancelled. We managed to put on some excellent Christmas services, which were well attended in person and online, and we had a number of guests attending as well. It was wonderful to work with the other churches in Cheltenham to put on Carols by Carlight, which was attended by probably over 600 cars, possibly as many as 1,500 people. Our Christmas appeal to Gloucestershire Youth for Christ currently stands at £3,112. Thank you so much for your generosity. Love Cheltenham Alpha started last night with over 30 guests, divided into 4 groups. Many of those people had signed up as a result of our witness over the Christmas period. Saturday Kitchen has continued to meet in the new lockdown, serving up to 40 vulnerable people with meals every week, including on Boxing Day. And instead of their usual post-Christmas meal, Cameo managed to distribute 76 Christmas boxes containing festive treats and newsletter and the Hope booklet to all of their members. People have been joining our church during the last few months, some online, some in person, some are already Christians, some are investigating Christianity. And although we've been unable to meet in person for the last couple of weeks, numbers have held up at our services on our YouTube channel, with well over 200 people joining the 10 o'clock and over 80 joining the 6:30. Please note that those figures include anybody who logs on even for a few seconds, so the real viewing figures are of course lower than that. Annie is now back from maternity leave, and she's been re-establishing contact with our young people who've been having a very tough time over the last few months. And it is great to hear that numbers were well up at Sunday Ignite and the Wednesday Youth Small Group. Small groups are up and running again, and people are enjoying getting to grips with the account of Ruth. And fellowship is flourishing, with people walking with each other in pairs, food and meals being delivered to people, and phone calls being made to people who are locked in at home. And wonderfully, we gather that a good number of our older church members have already had the first dose of the COVID vaccine. So, although there is much that is deeply concerning and there is still lots to pray for, these things remind us that the Lord is good. His Spirit is at work, even in these dark days. There is much to give thanks for. If you have anything that you would like to share with us that you're grateful for and you'd like us to give thanks for, then please let me know and I will include it in one of the regular updates. Give thanks to the God of heaven. His love endures forever. That's the last verse of Psalm 136. Why not spend a bit of time this morning giving thanks for some of these things? God bless you today.